Eastern Championship Wrestling is brought to you by Carver W. Reed, corner of 10th and Sampson Streets, sellers of fine diamonds and gold jewelry since 1860, and your Quality Plus Ford dealers, where you'll find 5 of the 10 best-selling vehicles. See your local Quality Plus Ford dealer today.
Welcome, fans, to a packed Cabrini College Fieldhouse in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for another hot edition of Eastern Championship Wrestling. My name is Jay Sully. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action today, along with my co-host, the official color commentator for the ECW, Mr. Stevie Wonderful.
That's right, Jay Sully. Sports Channel Philadelphia, get ready. We got a great show for you tonight. Tell them a little bit about what we got going on, Jay Sully.
We've got 2 big title matches tonight, Stevie.
Let me tell you about the title matches. We have, for the tag team titles again, the #1 contenders, Larry Winters, Tony the Hitman Stetson, again will go against the Super Destroyers, managed by Mr. Hunter Q. Robbins III.
We've also got the ECW Heavyweight Champion, the Sandman, in action.
I am so excited for this one. The belt is on the line. The champ is in the building. And Wildman Sal is gunning for the gold right here tonight.
But before we get started, fans, Stevie, I understand that Eddie Gilbert has a big surprise for everybody in Eastern Championship
surprise
Wrestling.
is so...
Hold on a minute. Look, Eddie Gilbert and I go back when we were kids. He's been my nemesis ever since then, but I want to tell you something. Last week, did you see the look on Eddie Gilbert's face?
Eddie Gilbert, he mightily scared last week, Todd Gordon.
When Eddie Gilbert saw what Terry Funk had in store, you know what? Let's take a look at that clip right now and see just what Eddie Gilbert looked like when he walked out of here with his tail between his legs.
If we can, I want the director to roll that VCR tape I have from that I Quit match, and I want to show everyone watching Sports Channel how I ran the living legend, Terry Funk, out of town. Let's go that tape right now.
Stop the tape right now. We're not going to show that tape. We're never going to show that tape. You did not run Terry Funk out of the ECW. Terry Funk is still in the ECW. He's back in the ECW. And Terry Funk has something to say directly to you, Mr. Eddie Gilbert. Now, I know you a lot of years, Eddie Gilbert. Terry Funk knows you too many. Yeah. Let's hear what Terry Funk had to say right now.
No, I'm not. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm out here to do that.
You know, I've been riding all morning long out here on the Double Cross Ranch. I rode 10 miles in every direction, and I have been looking for Eddie Gilbert. Eddie Gilbert, Hot Stuff, is supposed to meet me out here on the Double Cross Ranch so I can explain to him the rules of a Texas chain match massacre. Let me tie up my horse Clyde here, and then I'll see if I can find Gilbert anywhere around. Come on, Clyde. I've been looking high and low for Eddie Gilbert, and I can't find him anywhere. I've looked all over this dadgum Double Cross Ranch. Oh, there you are. It's so good to see you, Hot Stuff. Now I would like to explain to you the rules and the regulations of a Texas chain match massacre. Are you ready to listen? Are you? Well, I hope so, Hot Stuff, because you realize there's no stopping because of blood in a Texas chain match. Falls do not count. There's no count outside of the ring, no count on the floor, no time limit. There's only one way to win the match. Do you understand that, Eddie? I certainly hope that you do, because how you win the match is you have to pull your opponent around to 4 corners in succession. Both of us will be chained together with this 8-foot chain, Eddie, and I'm going to pull you around to uno, dos, tres, and cuatro corners, and the match will be over. Now, you tell me what you think about that, Eddie. Your voice has changed, but your breath is still the same. Oh, my goodness. Hot stuff.
Today, a man came into the bank for a $500 loan. $500. Banks don't make loans that small. It's just too much paperwork. I told him, try a collateral loan. A pawnbroker. No paperwork and very fair interest rates. He said, pawnbrokers, are they reliable? I said, certainly. It's like any other business. You just have to be careful who you deal with. Carver W. Reed, corner of 10th and Sansom Streets since 1860.
Now, there's an easy way to buy a Ford Thunderbird LX. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, see your Quality Plus Ford dealer. 2, choose your color. 3, pay just one low price that's over $4,000 less than last year. Nothing could be easier. Every Thunderbird LX has the same price and the same equipment. No mystery, no hidden costs, just pick your color. A well-equipped 93 Thunderbird LX priced $4,000 less than last year. So 1, 2, 3, go to where 5 of the top 10 sellers in America are at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
The Borderline Gun Collectors Association presents the area's biggest and best gun show. Buy, sell, or trade. See hundreds of exhibits featuring modern and antique guns, ammo and reloading, hunting gear, gunsmiths and parts, military collectibles including Civil War items, and much more.
The gun show is coming to the Host Farm Resort, Route 30 in Lancaster, Saturday, May the 8th, and Sunday, Mother's Day, May the 9th. Exhibits open to the public both days, 9 to 5. All moms admitted free on Sunday.
To reshape the body is a relatively simple procedure. You begin by removing the excess from one area and molding it into muscle in a more desirable position. This may be easily accomplished by use of a simple household apparatus, the Solaflex Fitness Machine, just $39 a month. What are you waiting for?
He's from every girl's dream, 222 pounds, hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert! And now a member of Hot Stuff International from Sunset Beach, Hawaii, 288 pounds, the magnificent Morocco!
What a way to get this week's show off to the start here, Stevie. The Hot Stuff International, Eddie Gilbert in the ring himself with Don Morocco.
You seem all kinds of confused, Jay Sully, with all this greatness around you.
JT Smith, Glenn Osborne in action here tonight. Should be a great match. We've got 4 highly skilled wrestlers here, Stevie.
And right here you have a matchup from the TV title tournament. From the first round, one JT Smith against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
That's right. These two have faced each other before. I don't think JT was too happy with that initial outcome, but he might have a chance at some revenge here, Stevie.
Now, he better get used to those types of outcomes when you're in the ring with one Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. But I'll give him a little bit of credit. He's taking on a big challenge here, him and his partner, Glenn Osborne. taking on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and the Magnificent Morocco.
And I believe this is the first time as well that I've seen Eddie Gilbert and Don Morocco team up together, Stevie. Is that the case?
Jay Sully, that is for me to know, and it's none of your business.
Well, okay, Stevie, but let's say this is the first time I've seen these two wrestle together. Eddie Gilbert driving the head of J.T. Smith into the top turnbuckle.
Well, obviously, this is not the first time they've been together. As you saw last week, he just took off J.T. Smith's head with that clothesline.
J.T. Smith lying prone in the ring, fans. Eddie Gilbert tags in the Rock, Don Morocco. Morocco stands over top of J.T. Smith, bringing him to his feet. Oh, twisting neck breaker on J.T. Smith. Wow, that one's got to hurt the neck, Stevie.
Especially coming from the grizzled veteran, Magnificent Morocco.
Don Morocco is double tough. What's he doing here now, Stevie?
He's just checking to see how much JT weighs.
Oh, a slingshot maneuver on JT Smith, driving the neck of JT into the bottom rope. Wow, what a move, Stevie. That really put the hurting on the throat of JT.
And it'll get all the saliva that's in your mouth out of it.
Here comes Eddie Gilbert back in the ring. JT Smith not looking too good here. Eddie Gilbert taunting Glenn Osborne outside the ring to divert the referee. Smart move as he then tosses JT Smith over the top rope outside. Don Morocco waiting for him. Drops the neck of J.T. Smith over that ring barrier. Incredible. J.T. Smith. I don't know if he's going to be able to get back into the ring, Stevie. Oh, maybe with the help of Don Morocco he will.
You can do just about anything with the help of somebody like Magnificent Morocco, Sully.
Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert taunting J.T. Smith in the middle of the ring. Adding insult to injury, we'll say. Boot to the midsection there.
A little toying whip.
Gilbert now tags in the Magnificent One, Don Morocco. Oh, he's got that taped thumb. Did he get that thumb to the throat there, Stevie?
Well, you've heard of the Asiatic spike before, haven't you?
Don Morocco, what's he claim there's an injured thumb there, or what's the deal there? Why is that thumb taped up like that?
I believe that J.T. Smith has a reputation of going after thumbs.
J.T. eluding two big elbow drops by Don Morocco there. Able to get over to the corner and tag Glenn Osborne, who works Morocco into the corner. Now he brings Eddie Gilbert into the ring.
Don't ignore me, Sully. I said J.T. Smith has a reputation of breaking thumbs.
Well, so you think he's going to, break Don Morocco's thumb and Don's protecting himself there? I don't think so. Got all four competitors in the ring. Oh, there go two outside the ring. Don Morocco, JT outside the ring. Glenn Osborne, nice back body drop on Eddie Gilbert in the middle of the ring there, Stevie.
Now watch Glenn Osborne pull the hair as he scoops Eddie Gilbert up again.
The referee, oh, Don Morocco, oh.
Pay attention to what's in the ring, Sully.
Nice
Who's
touch.
there?
Oh, what's going on? It's Paulie dangerously with a telephone right at the top of Glenn Osborne's head. What's going on here, Stevie?
I think Eddie had a long-distance phone call.
What's unbelievable for the cover, Eddie Gilbert. There's three. Gilbert and Morocco win the match. Hot Stuff International with some outside interference from Paulie dangerously. What's he doing here?
And wasn't that wonderful? Let's see what Paulie has to say.
You know, there's a lot of people that would probably like to know what the hell is going on here. There are a lot of people that are probably wondering if it's true. If the money of the Dangerous Alliance has merged with the pure wrestling genius of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Hot Stuff International. If there's actually been a merger between the two most powerful forces in all of wrestling? The answer is yes. And why? Why here? Why now? Why not in New York? Why not in Atlanta? In Las Vegas? In California? Why not in Dallas, Texas? Why here in the ECW? Why bring the greatest intercontinental heavyweight champion of all time, the man that gave credence to the belt? Why take Superfly Jimmy Snuka from the top of a steel cage in Madison Square Garden, 25 feet down? Why take Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert? Why put Paulie dangerously in the ECW? because we are determined to make Todd Gordon a broke man. Because I don't think anybody in Pennsylvania has enough guts to see what Eddie Gilbert, Don Morocco, and Superfly Jimmy Snuka have to offer. I've always said that if you're a Pennsylvanian, you're a born scumbag. And in my opinion, Todd Gordon's going to have arenas about as full as a Jack in the Box in the Pacific Northwest. You're going out of business because there's not a person in Pennsylvania with enough guts to come see what we have to offer. Earn your money, wrap it up.
Absolutely incredible, fans. What kind of evil union is this? Hot Stuff International, Eddie Gilbert, Jimmy Snuka, Don Morocco in alliance now with Paul E. Dangerous. Is it the Dangerous Alliance? Is it Hot Stuff International? I guess you're going to have to stay tuned, folks, to find out. But for now, we're out of here, and we'll be right back for some more incredible Eastern Championship Wrestling action. Stay tuned.
The Borderline Gun Collectors Association presents the area's biggest and best gun show. Buy, sell, or trade. See hundreds of exhibits featuring modern and antique guns, ammo and reloading, hunting gear, gunsmiths and parts, military collectibles including Civil War items, and much more.
The gun show is coming to the Host Farm Resort, Route 30 in Lancaster, Saturday, May the 8th, and Sunday, Mother's Day, May the 9th. Exhibits open to the public both days, 9 to 5. All moms admitted free on Sunday.
Carver W. Reed, corner of 10th and Sansom Streets since 1860.
I never noticed it growing up, but my parents were kind of old. But they were cool, because whenever us kids got bored, they'd do anything to entertain us. Gee, if we only had Prism, Pop wouldn't have to walk with that limp.
Love great entertainment? Then look to Prism for over 100 different movies a month. Hits like Lethal Weapon 3 and Batman Returns. To order Prism, dial 1-800-CABLE-ME. Call now and get $4.95 installation or a free upgrade plus 2 free Phillies tickets.
You wouldn't believe the stuff Mom would do when we were really bored.
This unparalleled motion picture will take you on a breathtaking adventure into a remarkable triumph of the heart. Discover its uplifting power, the power of one.
Hey, all you people out there, if you're interested in raising some money for your school or your organization, all you have to do is give us a call at the number on your TV screen, and Johnny Hotbody and the whole ECW will be in your town, whether you want us there or not.
You know, Stetson and Winters, where I come from, a man knows when it's over. He knows when he's lost. But the two of you, you're like crybabies. Every night we go out there, we beat you up, you go crying back to Todd Gordon, another rematch. Well, I've got news for the two of you. I've had it. If you can't educate yourself, I will educate you. Listen, N-O. Do you know what that means? That means no, as in no more title matches.
No more, baby!
After tonight, that's it. These guys are getting tired. Their arms are starting to hurt. Their knuckles are getting bruised from punching you in the face. Well, after tonight it ends. This is your last chance. Either do it tonight or forget it. Because let me tell you something. Once it's done, it is done. We've got better things to do. We got places to go, people to see. So this is your last chance. Make it a good one.
challengers from the streets of South Philadelphia. He weighs 240 pounds. Tony, the Hitman Stetson! Also from Philadelphia, he weighs 238 pounds. Larry Winters! Now I would like to introduce the manager, Mr. Hunter Q. Robbins III. From parts unknown, a combined weight of 606 pounds, the current ECW Tag Team Champions, the Super Destroyers!
Here we go, Stevie Wonderful. The Tag Team Championship match between the Tag Champs, the Super Destroyers, and the #1 contenders, Larry Winters and Tony Stetson.
That's right. Where else but right here on Sports Channel and the ECW do you get to see the titles put on the line?
This is 2 weeks in a row we've seen these teams go at it. Last week ended in a controversial disqualification, not enabling Winters and Stetson to take the straps. I noticed when the Super Destroyers came to the ring, one of the Super Destroyers had his belt on upside down, Stevie. Care to explain
Would you
that?
like to know the answer to why he does that?
Yeah, I would love to know
Would you like to know the answer? Do you want me to tell you why?
Stevie, would you please tell me why?
As soon as you can tell me which one it was. That's right, so never mind. Pay attention.
We'll get back to that a little bit later, fans. We're right to the action here with Super Destroyer, I'll say #1, and Tony Stetson in the ring.
That's Super Destroyer #2.
Super Destroyer #2 and Tony Stetson in action in the ring here. Little conference in each corner. Little pre-match strategy, possibly, Stevie?
Pre-match strategy, nothing. They're talking about who they're going to beat up in the parking lot, Jay Sully. They're not worried about this match.
Nice knee to the midsection by the Super Destroyers on Tony Stetson there.
But I must comment on the words of Hunter Q. Robbins for what we heard earlier, that this is it for the #1 tag team title contenders, Larry Winters and Tony the Hitman Stetson. No rematches. This is it. This is the last shot.
You heard it here, folks. Stevie Wonderful with some inside scoop from the locker room. Hunter Q. Robbins III announcing this is the final time Tony Stetson and Larry Winters are going to have a shot at the ECW Tag Championship.
Jay Sully, if I hear you call him Hunter Q. Robbins III one more time, I'm going to knock the spit out of your mouth. It's Mr. Hunter Q. Robbins III.
I'll apologize to Mr. Hunter Q. Robbins III a little bit later.
You do that.
Larry Winters in the ring with Super Destroyer #2, working over the left arm of the big Super Destroyer.
And look at the illegal headbutt by Tony Stetson.
An illegal headbutt.
Well, Winters should have been out of the ring.
He's got a 5 count to get out of that ring, Stevie. Oh, a nice martial arts reverse savate kick that looked like by Tony Stetson. And the cover, I'd say that was about a 1.5, Stevie.
It was about, I don't think so.
I'd say halfway there to getting those tag team championships.
I'd say that they were, I don't think so.
Larry Winters working over that left arm of Super Destroyer #1, Stevie, did you say? Or
Jay Sully, if you don't have them figured out by now what Super D #1 is, which one Super D #2 is, I'm not about to tell you. Right now, you are correct, okay? Because that is Super D #1.
Super D #1's in the ring with Larry Winters now. Okay, I think I've got it straightened out now.
Well, what was the problem before?
Driving the head of Larry Winters into the top turnbuckles. Larry's got to be knocked a bit senseless there.
He's already senseless. He's trying to wake him up. His career's over.
Standing drop kick by the big Super Destroyer. What an incredible move that was.
Sully, have you ever seen CPR? I think he's administering CPR to Larry Winters right now because his career is just about over.
Choking him
match is over. No rematch.
No tag is what I saw there. No tag.
Rematch.
Another Super Destroyer just into the ring, the boot to the throat, and, you know, total disregard for the rules here in the ECW.
Look at the power of the Super Destroyer.
Pounding away, choking now. A prone Larry Winters in the corner of the Super Destroyers. Larry's in trouble. Tony Stetson trying to work his way into the ring, simply diverting the referee, enabling the Super Destroyers to continue the punishment on Larry Winters.
What a stupid move by Tony Stetson. That way the Super Destroyers had all the time in the world. It just shows why Stetson and Winters are contenders. They're not champions.
Tony Stetson just couldn't help himself. He couldn't stand seeing his opponent double team.
He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help his partner either.
Big Super Destroyer working over the arm of Larry Winters. The second time he's rammed that arm into the ring post.
All I see right now is Tony Stetson being told to get out of the ring.
Irish whip by the Super Destroyer. Oh, a beautiful side slam on Larry Winters. That could be it, fans. Kicked that at the count of 2. That was a close one, Stevie.
I think Winters raked his eyes.
I didn't see an eye rake. I've never seen Larry Winters.
Now you have both Super Ds in there working over Larry Winters.
I know one Super D's got to get out within a 5 count, but the blatant double teaming just
Did
can't
you say
approve
one
that.
Super D has to get out?
Oh!
Because that is Super D number 1 in there right now.
With a headbutt to the midsection, we'll say, but ouch, that's gotta hurt, man.
Hey, if Larry Winters was going to submit right now, do you know what he would sound like? I quit! This hurts! I quit!
It wouldn't be very funny if that was you in the ring, Stevie Wonderful.
Well, I wouldn't be in the ring, Jay Sully.
You can count on that.
Yeah, you can count on that.
Super D number 1 with a reverse chin lock on Larry Winters here, Stevie.
Oh, Jay Sully, what am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? Jay Sully, it's called arithmetic. You have 1, you have 2. Get with the program.
What I said, Super Destroyer number...
Jeez, Jay Sully.
Number 2 tagging in now?
If you don't know which one is which, why are you here?
It's tough to keep these two, separated. I just can't understand with the mask, the hoods, the dress the same. I can't tell one between 2. All I know is that both 1 and 2 are putting a serious hurting on Larry Winters right at the moment.
Let me give you some great insight to this match. I think Hunter Q. Robbins, excuse me, that's Mr. Hunter Q. Robbins to you fans out there, is the best dressed gentleman in the ECW. What do you think about that for match strategy, Jay Sully?
I don't know. That's not what the fans have been saying this evening, Stevie. I've heard quite a few derogatory chants aimed at the dress of Hunter Q. Robbins. Oh, the Super Destroyer, a double noggin knocker on Stetson and Winters outside the ring. Tony trying to fight back. Couple right hands to Super Destroyer, and Tony Stetson going toe-to-toe outside the ring. But Larry Winters, obviously the legal man inside the ring, meets another right hand by Super Destroyer number 1. Those black gloves the Super Destroyers are wearing, Steve.
Oh, Jay Sully, let me cut you off right there. It's just for intimidation. I don't want to hear anything about loaded gloves.
I didn't necessarily say loaded gloves, but even a glove itself could have a effect, could cut an opponent.
That's right, because it's intimidation. That's all.
Beautiful move by Tony Stetson. A flying forearm taking the Super Destroyer down. What a great move. Now Tony disposing of the Super Destroyer outside the ring. Hunter Q. Robbins now.
Little match strategy.
I think I just saw Hunter Q. Robbins pass something to one of the Super Destroyers there, Stevie.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, there he goes. He punched him. He punched him with something, I think, Stevie.
That could be it. No rematch.
Unbelievable. I don't know, fans. A victory here by the Super Destroyers to maintain the ECW Tag Championships, but I don't like... That was a punch. I don't know, Stevie. What's going on here?
No more Stetson. No more Winners. No more number 1 contenders. You heard it from Mr. Hunter Q. Robbins III. The tag team title stay with the Super Ds. That's it. Bottom line.
Okay, fans. Unbelievable. We'll be right back with some more Eastern Championship Wrestling.
Eastern Championship Wrestling is brought to you in part by Carver W. Reed, your Quality Plus Ford dealers, Trattoria Pizzeria in Exton, and Soloflex. Tell them you saw them on Eastern Championship Wrestling. Trattoria Pizzeria is now open in Exton. Whether you come in for dinner or lunch, eat in or carry out, you'll love Trattoria Pizzeria. There's delicious seafood dishes, veal, chicken, salads, pasta, and of course, pizza. Trattoria Pizzeria is celebrating their 2nd anniversary, May the 3rd through the 6th. To help celebrate, every pizza or pasta dish is half price. Visit Trattoria Pizzeria in the Fairfield Place Shopping Center in Exton.
Today, a man came into the bank for a $500 loan. $500. Banks don't make loans that small. It's just too much paperwork. I told him, try a collateral loan. A pawnbroker. No paperwork and very fair interest rates. He said, pawnbrokers, are they reliable? I said, certainly. It's like any other business. You just have to be careful who you deal with.
Carver W. Reed, corner of 10th and Sansom Streets since 1860.
There is a big difference between weightlifting and all other forms of exercise. Aerobics and sports are fine for tone and endurance, but only weightlifting will make your muscles grow. Soloflex, unlike many of its imitators, is true weightlifting because it is isotonic. Isotonic exercise provides positive and negative resistance. Resistance on the power stroke and resistance on the return stroke. Isokinetic exercise is positive resistance only, cheating you out of half the exercise, cheating you out of building muscle. Soloflex will allow you to do those negative reps, and it's the negative reps that are responsible for virtually all muscle growth. Soloflex, if you're serious about your body. Now only $39 down and $39 a month. Call now for a free Soloflex brochure.
Man, I'm coming to ECW for one thing, right? Everybody say the same thing. I'm coming to ECW for one thing. By the way, that's me behind this there. I want to tell you this, Sandman. I'm not coming just for your gold or your belt. You know why? Because I go on the crowd, look at me and say, what did this wild man Belomo do? What Belomo do? Every day, something different. What is life about? It should be different every day. But I'll tell you this. I'm going to ring with you tonight. You know why? Because you got something everybody wants, especially the little kids. But I'm telling you, I will get it.
Our next match, an ECW title match. It is for the ECW Heavyweight Championship. One fall, 1 hour time limit.
Born to be wild.
He weighs 292 pounds. Wild Man Salvatore Malomo! In the ring at this time, I would like to introduce Miss Peaches from Southern Beach, California. He weighs 263 pounds, the current ECW Heavyweight Champion. This is the Sandman!
The week of action we've got here, Stevie. Two big title matches right in a row. First, the tag titles on the line, and now the Sandman, the Eastern Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, puts his belt on the line, Stevie.
You know, I'll give Todd Gordon a little bit of credit here. He has gotten the championship matches here on Sports Channel. This is just unprecedented here.
How about that video of Sal Balomo? That's a side of Sal I've never seen before, but I bet you he's still the wild man we all know him as.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. What was that? Kid?
All set for action here, fans. The Sandman with the lovely Miss Peaches in his corner. Stevie, tell me about Miss Peaches. Is she a valet, the manager, the assistant to the Sandman, or what exactly is her function?
Jay Sully, again, you're asking me all these questions. You know, you need to do your research, okay? It's not that hard to do. Just do it.
Oh, a nice roll-up by the Sandman on Sal Balomo.
You got to watch a handful of tights, though, from the Sandman. But the unpredictability of Wild Man Sal, and with the tape that we saw before this match, he truly is unpredictable. A true wild man.
Oh, with a nice rake of the eyes. That's the tactics that we're used to seeing from Sal Balomo.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Snapmare on the Sandman brings the champion over.
He's got the champ reeling already.
Biting the champion there, Stevie?
Could you imagine Wild Man Sal as your new champion? Wouldn't that be great?
I don't think the fans here in the ECW are quite ready for that, Stevie. But you never know. Anything could happen.
I don't know, Jay Sully. He heard some cheers coming in here. You got to admit that. I don't know if that's good or bad for him.
A nice boot to the throat of the Sandman by the challenger, Wild Man Sal Balomo. So far, so good for the Wild Man.
The Wild Man's just riding him down now, wearing him down, showing him who's stronger.
Rubbing the champ's face right into the mat. That's gotta hurt. Imagine the burns the champion's gonna get that way, Stevie.
Imagine the burns he's gonna get on his back once he's pinned by Wild Man Sal.
Headbutt by Sal Balomo brings the champion down. There's a cover. There's a quick 2 count. We almost had a new champion there, folks.
You know, I've always wondered if Wild Man Sal ever hit anything in that hair of his.
I don't know. He sure could. There's enough of it up there. I'll tell you that. Sandman trying to fight back there with a couple punches to the midsection, but Sal snapmares him over, gets him in a nice reverse chin lock. So far, Sal Balomo's had the advantage through most of this match, Stevie.
Well, what did you expect?
I expected, the champion, the Sandman, to, take control as he usually does. And there we go. A nice roll-up by the Sandman.
Well, the champion claims to take on any and all comers. We're going to have to see how he does with Wild Man Sal here.
Balomo on the cover again. The champ able to get that left shoulder up off the match after just a 1 count. Right he is, though, Stevie. The Sandman has taken on all challengers so far here in the ECW, and the Wild Man sure is somebody he's never seen before.
Well, the Wild Man has taken on a lot of challengers, too. Otherwise, he wouldn't be in this position right now.
Oh, a nice 2 count by the ref there, and I believe both men had their shoulders to the mat there, Stevie.
No, I think it was just Sandman.
I don't think so. It would have been interesting to see the referee's decision if he would have slapped that mat that final 3rd time.
No, Jay Sully, I said I think it was just Sandman. Do you understand?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter now, Stevie. The match is progressing.
Well, to keep up with the times, then.
Another headbutt. That's Sal's 3rd or 4th vicious headbutt on the Sandman. The champ firing back with a couple elbows to the midsection. He's up on his feet. Irish whip. Oh, a nice drop kick on Sal Balomo. Balomo quickly back to his feet, though. Oh, the champion with an incredible clothesline. Rocking Sal Balomo right over the top rope and next to us ringside here, Stevie.
Wow, man, Sal just took a flying leap. For a minute there, it looked like it said Boeing Airlines or something like that on the side of Sal. He was up there, brother.
What's Sal Balomo doing now, Stevie? What's he doing out in the crowd? He's got to beat a count of 10 to get back into the ring, or he's going to be DQ'd.
Is this the kind of win that the Sandman wants as a champion?
Unbelievable. Sal Balomo wandering through the crowd. The 10 count, he's been DQ'd.
Another cheap win for the champion.
The Sandman, the Eastern Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, retains his title.
Wild Man Sal asking us. I don't think Sal knows it's a count out. Well.
Okay, folks, you saw it here. The Sandman retaining his title. We're out of here. We'll be right back with some more Eastern Championship Wrestling.
The new 93 Ranger is now at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
No other truck is built for tough.
Now lease an all-new, well-equipped #1 selling 93 Ford Ranger for just $199 a month for 24 months with no money down.
It'll set you free.
It's got a slick new look inside and out. Hurry, lease a Ranger for just $199 per month for 24 months with no money down. 5 of the top 10 sellers in America are at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
Better hit the ground running in a new Ford truck. Hey, hey.
The Borderline Gun Collectors Association presents the area's biggest and best gun show. Buy, sell, or trade. See hundreds of exhibits featuring modern and antique guns, ammo and reloading, hunting gear, gunsmiths and parts, military collectibles including Civil War items, and much more.
The gun show is coming to the Host Farm Resort, Route 30 in Lancaster, Saturday, May the 8th, and Sunday, Mother's Day, May the 9th. Exhibits open to the public both days, 9 to 5. All moms admitted free on Sunday.
Play in the Coach Sports State Hoop It Up, the NBA's official 3-on-3 tournament. Call now to play in June at the Neshaminy Mall or the Echelon Mall. Every player gets a free T-shirt and free tickets to sporting events worth $100. Separate youth, teenage, and adult divisions. You play against teams your own age and height. To play, call now or get an entry form at Sunoco Food Market, in the Bucks County Courier Times, or the Intelligence or the Record. $5 discounts for Prism subscribers. Hoop It Up, brought to you by Coach Sports State, Snapple, Power 99, Budweiser, and Prism.
Why is Isuzu America's #1 selling low-cab forward truck? With over 150 vocational applications.
O'Connor Truck Sales, the #1 Isuzu dealer in the tri-state area.
That's right, baby. You're looking at the Rockin' Rebel, the best thing to happen to ECW. And Sandman knows it already. I went surfing on his head the last time we met, Sandman. You know all about it, and Peaches knows all about it. And look at here, brother, the best-looking woman in the ECW, Tigra. Oh, baby. Sandman, you wanted her, but you couldn't have her, and I got her. And you know something? That's all, baby.
Fans weighing in at 189 pounds from Portugal, Ernesto Benfica. At this time, I would like to introduce Tigra from the rock and roll capital of the world. He weighs 258 pounds. The Rockin' Rebel.
The Rockin' Rebel back here with Tigra, Ernesto, whatever.
Ernesto Benfica. Stevie Wonderful.
Ernesto, whatever.
He's up for a tough time tonight, though. He's taking on the top competitor here in the ECW, the Rockin' Rebel. We all know he's got a serious past with the ECW heavyweight champion, the Sandman.
They've had some great matches.
They've got the women involved as well. We see the lovely Tigra outside the ring now, fans. She's mixed it up in the past as well with the Sandman and the lovely Miss Peaches.
There's a lot of guys falling all over Miss Tigra out there. You look like you're one of them, Jay Scully. Wake up.
Oh, got to pay back better attention to the match here. You're right, Stevie. Sorry about that. Rockin' Rebel tying up with Ernesto here. Oh! An insulting slap to Ernesto's face. What kind of tactic is that, Stevie?
That's an open right hand, Jay Sully. That's what kind of tactic that was.
That's more intimidation, I think, before this match really gets a chance to get started here. The Rockin' Rebels just intimidating Ernesto Benefico in the ring.
Jay Sully, would you believe it if I told you right now the Stevie Wonderful pick of the week? I pick Ernesto or Renesto, whatever this guy's name is, to upset the Rockin' Rebel right now. Would you believe me if I told you that was my upset pick of the week? Take it to Vegas?
Sure, I believe you, Stevie. Absolutely. You're the man with the inside track here in the ECW, so let's watch out for Ernesto Benefico here, fans.
We're going to talk after the show, Jay Sully. I got some business to talk to you about.
Some property maybe to buy? Oh! Big suplex by the Rockin' Rebel on Ernesto Benefico. That's a mouthful, Stevie. Nice flying elbow drop.
Rockin' Rebel is just toying with this. This is just lunch to him. Then you have Tigra.
Oh, nice move by Ernesto there. Yeah, follows up with a drop kick, but unable to bring the Rockin' Rebel off his feet. Tries the second one, misses that one. The Rebel wisely sidesteps out of the way, but I don't know if it would have been enough to bring the Rebel down anyway, Stevie.
You have Tiger on the outside, but you have the cat-like moves of the Rockin' Rebel inside.
Nice power slam by the Rockin' Rebel. I think that's it. Oh!
No, it wasn't time yet.
What kind of tactics is that, Steve? If you've got the man pinned 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, you should take the victory.
Did he have him pinned 1, 2, 3? Did the ref count it?
I believe he did, and I believe he's got a pin right here again. There's the 1, there's the 2, there's the 3. A humiliating defeat, but a great victory for the Rockin' Rebel, top competitor here in the ECW. Okay, fans. You saw it. We'll be right back for some more hot Eastern Championship Wrestling.
Carver W. Reed, corner of 10th and Sansom Streets since 1860.
A college recruiter would love to see a video that looks like this. Not. They would rather see a professional video that looks like this. We use state-of-the-art TV equipment, not a home video camera, to create a sports highlight package that will help college recruiters notice your skills. Call Game Plan USA now at 1-800-284-GAME and get noticed.
The Borderline Gun Collectors Association presents the area's biggest and best gun show. Buy, sell, or trade. See hundreds of exhibits featuring modern and antique guns, ammo and reloading, hunting gear, gunsmiths and parts, military collectibles including Civil War items, and much more.
The gun show is coming to the Host Farm Resort, Route 30 in Lancaster, Saturday, May the 8th, and Sunday, Mother's Day, May the 9th. Exhibits open to the public both days, 9 to 5. All moms admitted free on Sunday. Trattoria Pizzeria is now open in Exton. Whether you come in for dinner or lunch, eat in or carry out, you'll love Trattoria Pizzeria. There's delicious seafood dishes, veal, chicken, salads, pasta, and of course, pizza. Trattoria Pizzeria is celebrating their second anniversary, May the 3rd through the 6th. To help celebrate, every pizza or pasta dish is half price. Visit Trattoria Pizzeria in the Fairfield Place Shopping Center in Exton.
Back here ringside, fans, with a rather smug Mr. Hunter Q. Robbins III. But before you get a chance to gloat, Mr. Robbins, I think the commissioner, Mr. Todd Gordon, has a special announcement he wants to make to everybody here.
Hunter Q. Robbins III, you said you'll never give Tony the Hitman Stetson and Larry Winters another tag team title match. Is that correct?
That is correct, Mr. Gordon.
I have a contract right here, Mr. Robbins. They're willing to put their hair on the line against the belt next week in a no disqualification, no time limit bout. What do you think about signing a contract now, Hunter Q. Robbins III?
Give it to me.
Well, wait one.
There you go. You signed, you gave it to me, I signed it, it's done. You live with it.
I'll live with it, but how about reading it next time? Because it says right here in the contract that right here next week, in that tag team title match, hair versus the belt, you'll be here, but you'll be handcuffed to Iron Man Tommy Cairo right here.
No way! No way, Todd Gordon! You'll be heard from my lawyers! I'm handcuffed to nobody! This is insane! You shut up!
Everybody out there, I know what you're looking at. You're looking at me, Chris Candido.
And I know what every one of you out there are thinking. It's not me, Johnny Hotbody, no more.
No. Now, properly atop the ECW, we're taking our proper names. Christopher Candido.
And Jonathan Hotbody.
And we're ready to take out anybody in the ECW, Super Destroyers, Winter, Stetson, we don't care who it is because...
Bag ladies from Philadelphia, we don't care. Street people from New York, makes no difference. We'll kick you too, baby. All you have to do is put your name on a dotted line and you'll find out why we're known as the Suicide Blondes.
A special ECW grudge match, 1 fall, 30-minute time limit. In the ring at this time, one half of the Suicide Blondes, Chris Candido. From anywhere but Philadelphia, he weighs 300 pounds, counting his ego, Jonathan Hotbody. From Mystic Isle, New Jersey, 251 pounds, Iron Man Tommy Cairo.
All right, fans, here for the final match of the evening. We've got the Iron Man Tommy Cairo and a big grudge match versus Johnny Hotbody.
Whoa, hold the phone, Jay Sully. Didn't you just see what I just saw? That interview with the Suicide Blondes? That is Jonathan Hotbody, seconded by Christopher Candido.
Jonathan Hotbody, Christopher Candido. What's with the name change, Stevie?
Jay Sully again behind the times. Great grudge match, though, coming up.
Nice arm drag by Tommy Cairo to get things started. Big hip toss there on Johnny Hotbody. Johnny outside the ring to regain some composure.
You have one half of the Suicide Blondes, the blonde Johnny Hotbody, taking on the Iron Man Tommy Cairo.
I still can't understand Suicide Blondes and Jonathan Hotbody. That doesn't look like blonde hair to me, Stevie Wonderful.
Jay Sully, Christopher Candido, and Jonathan Hotbody. You got
Everybody home. And now to adjust their TVs, people have been calling up saying, oh no!
Chris Candido has some words for us, but again, he had to focus his attention on the match. He's got some...
Blonde, people are saying black and blonde.
I'm trying to tell them, Christopher. I'm trying to tell them.
Some incredible action here in the ring. Tommy Cairo with a reverse martial arts kick. Oh, Johnny Hotbody with a knee to Tommy Cairo's back. Outside the ring he goes. Chris Candido What's he going to do, Stevie? Oh, clothesline outside the ring.
I'm sorry, Jay Sully. I'm watching the referee. The referee is obstructing Johnny Hotbody's view of the fallen Tommy Cairo.
Oh, you saw that, Stevie, didn't you? That
I
flying
felt
elbow.
that.
Unbelievable. Johnny Hotbody with a nice elbow drop off the ring apron, but I can't agree with those tactics, Stevie.
Well, it was unassisted. Chris Candido was just near him. Excuse me. Even I'm having a little trouble getting used to these new names, but I must admit I really like it. Christopher Candido, Jonathan Hotbody, the Suicide Blonde. Uh-oh. Hotbody's got him up.
Looks like he's going to go for a superplex, Stevie. Unbelievable. Tommy Cairo trying to maneuver out of it. What's going to happen here, fans? Oh! Johnny Hotbody able to get Tommy Cairo in a superplex off the top rope. That's got to be it.
I got a question for Tommy Cairo. How many lights are there up there?
Wow, Tommy Cairo able to kick out after a 2 count. Incredible. Jonathan Hotbody, as he's now known. One half of the Suicide Blonde. On fire here. Up to the top rope goes Jonathan again. What's he going to do now, Stevie? Oh! Attempted a big chop there, but Tommy Cairo met him in midair and knocked the wind out of him, it looks like. Nice reverse neck breaker by the Iron Man.
And Christopher Candido is over here saying he doesn't understand while people are saying Jonathan Hotbody's hair is black. Christopher Candido says it's blonde, and to me, it's blonde.
To you, it may be blonde, but to myself and all the fans out there, I beg to differ, Stevie. Oh, Chris Candido knocked off the ring apron. There's the Iron Man. Tommy Cairo rolls up Johnny Hotbody. Got the 3 count. The Iron Man, Tommy Cairo with the Duke here, fans.
But Cairo had to use Christopher Candido on the outside.
Wow, the action continues here, folks. Chris Candido up on the ring apron. Oh! Johnny Hotbody with a knee to the midsection. Work it over. Iron Man Tommy Cairo throws him outside the ring. We're running out of time here, fans. We don't have much time. We'll call this as long as we can.
The director's waving at us.
Okay, fans, we're out of here. That's it. We'll see you next week. Be sure to stay tuned next week for more Eastern Championship Wrestling.
See ya.
Eastern Championship Wrestling is brought to you by Carver W. Reed, corner of 10th and Sampson Streets, sellers of fine diamonds and gold jewelry since 1860, and your Quality Plus Ford dealers, where you'll find 5 of the 10 best-selling vehicles. See your local Quality Plus Ford dealer today.